Like we're finally ready. Oh, we're not.
This is a long setup.
Yeah. I guess they haven't played on this specific setup yet, the stream setup.
You know,
even though there were a lot of games that were streamed.
Yeah.
Now we're finally getting into it. It's been years. And Peter immediately comboing for, I believe that is Aku as the Black Jenny, Rapidio as the Garfield Jenny, and Dolphin as the White Jenny, with Peter as the green Mask Ruby.
Yes.
Yep.
You know, we're seeing a lot of air strungs, which I thought, you know, wouldn't be as strong on land, but
it's still good. Maybe people are just too comfortable using that move. For those who don't know, Jenny's air strong is very good in dubs because, you know, in singles it's easier to work around it because, you know, it's not safe on shield, you can spot dodge it and stuff. But in doubles, you know, you're paying attention to a lot more, so your attention is more divided, and therefore fast, strong, killing moves like Jenny's air strong are harder to deal with.
Yes. It becomes a lot harder to whiff punish when you got to deal with 2 people.
Yeah.
Or 3 people in some cases.
Yeah. And we see
They're pulling out the clutch skateboard cruise.
I'm not sure how viable that is.
He likes to be showy when he plays.
He's a show-off.
Yep.
That was some good coverage against Aku. Rapidio covering the high recovery as Peter covers the onstage recovery. But Peter gets hit by that up air. Very powerful. Killing him off the top.
Yeah, the P-Pods are taking a slight lead right now.
Yeah. We see Dolphin at only 2 stocks. Ooh, and interesting F smash.
Oh,
normally you wouldn't really see F smash connecting because it's just so slow.
They're really throwing out the heavy hitting moves.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what Jenny's about, you know, fair, up air, air strong. You know.
Right, forward smash.
Yeah. We haven't seen much down smash, but that's also a strong move.
That's a pretty early kill off the top.
Yeah. It's kind of
P-Pod's looking in a bad spot.
An air strong from Ruby.
Yeah.
Very not great move, but you know. Peter
but it's strong. And that's what everyone wants to do right now.
Yeah, just throw your strong moves. Peter wants to join in on it because Ruby doesn't really have that many strong moves. He just kind of hits you 1,000 times, gets up to 200%, then fishes for an F smash or a jab. Anyway, he can kill pretty early, but it's difficult.
Okay, rep breaking.
I wonder how that punish will be, and that's a double F smash. Aku getting the double F smash on both of the P-Pods.
Probably one of the best punishes they could have done.
Yeah, that's almost enough to even up the game. There's only really 1 stock down.
Oh.
Whoa, and Peter hits the air strong.
You know, Rep almost got a really flashy kill right there, but ended up saving Dolphin.
Oh!
Good team synergy.
Yeah, that was just pull, shoot him out of the sky with that fire axe.
The alley-oop.
Yeah, that was good.
That was good.
Real good. Some of the best, even. You'd say so?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, seeing as that worked out pretty well, I have a feeling Peter will stick with his Ruby. He landed his air strong. His life is complete.
That's what every Ruby dreams.
Yeah, just finding that perfect 1 in 100 air strong setup. You'll never ever hit it, but you labbed it, and it's true. So it counts, right?
Definitely, yes. If the numbers are green.
If numbers are green, it's mean, you know?
Yeah.
That's what they always say.
That's his motto. I hear him say it all the time.
Yeah. And now we have sort of the polar opposite of what we just saw. Ruins is a pretty small stage. It's even kind of small for singles and for doubles, especially if there's like Jennies on it or fishes, you know, just big moves going around. It's a pretty small stage, but Saturn is massive. This stage used to actually be legal in singles, but you know, after people kind of showed that it's not the greatest, it's now only a double stage, and it is quite big, as you can see. 3 large platforms, big blast zones, big main stage. It's just, it kind of, depending on which sort of stage size your team prefers, there's different stages that you can choose. Like we have Summit and Palace, as we see here, that are pretty big. So if you prefer lots of space, you can pick those. Then we also have Pepper, Ruins, and
Meadow?
Meadow.
In doubles.
Yeah, Meadow
Yes.
in doubles for the sort of smaller stages. Meadow's kind of in between. You know,
It
you got
is
those
an
platforms.
in-between, right. It's small, but the ceiling is high.
Yeah.
So
Low floor though, so you gotta
Low
watch out
floor.
for that.
small sides, high ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we see Dolphin with that clutch air strong, just zooming past Pater to get that air strong. And
Interesting trade there.
Yeah, that's interesting. Was that an SD?
No, it was a trade. Fair and down air traded.
Ah, that's good. So, you know, we have the Chili's just in a bit of a lead. No.
Yeah. I think this is a good counter pick for them because Ruby's not exactly great at killing.
Yeah.
It's a huge stage, so.
Yeah, meanwhile, Jenny, she just kind of hits.
She's good everywhere.
Yeah, just
you know?
throw out your kill moves as Jenny. Eventually they'll land.
It's true. Big moves and doubles.
Absolutely.
They'll land eventually.
Yep. Meanwhile, Ruby kind of requires some more precise play.
Right, definitely.
Because the hitboxes aren't, they're pretty big, but they don't last terribly long, which is why it's usually hard to get in.
I believe most are out for like 3 frames.
Yeah,
Pretty
Nair,
short time.
yeah, Nair and Dare are out for
A little one.
a good amount of time, but Fair and Bear, which are your like really good combo moves,
Yep.
not terribly long. We just have sort of two little 1v1s going on. We have Aku winning his against Rapidio with that air storm to kill him off the side, while looks like Dolphin and Pater just kind of disengage from each other, and they go right back into it.
Yeah.
You know, they have something that they want to settle it in dubs. You know.
Chili's keeping a solid lead.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Rep already looking
Yeah.
to lose his last stop.
Yeah, Rep is definitely struggling a bit. Whoa!
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. All right.
How did his shield break? It was there.
Oh, Aku needs to save his partner. Too late. He lines himself up perfectly to be air strung by Rapidio, and you know, not enough to even up the game quite yet, but it will definitely help for the pods, P-pods.
Yes. In some cases, it's definitely better to just let your partner die rather than go with them.
Yeah, because others, like, you risk so much. Only really at low percents, I'd say it's worth it.
Right.
At higher percents, you risk your move to save them, might just kill them, then you put yourself in a bad spot. It's all about, you know, identifying risk. And we see Rapidio getting a nice neutral B axe into forward air on to Dolphin at the side. And the stocks are actually in the P-pod's favor.
Yeah.
As I say that, Rapidio immediately dies. But he will
I'd say it's very even right now.
Yeah, it's even. Similar percents. We have Pater going for the edge guard against Aku. Oh, the air strong from Aku to knock Rapidio out.
The big, strong Jenny move taken out. Rep.
Rapidio's lost a lot of stocks this game.
Yeah.
Pater's
Quite
only
a
really
few.
playing with 3.
Looks like Peter's stock tank.
Yeah. It's important to have your rolls, clearly defined in doubles, and we see the up air off the top to kill Pater.
Aku looking,
Aku having a little bit of a jam. No, he's happy about winning that game.
enjoying himself.
Yeah. He's enjoying himself.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard not to enjoy dubs.
And Slap City.
Yeah, Slap City in general is a fantastic game. By the way, in case we haven't shielded enough, it's $250 on Steam. Very inexpensive. Come by the Discord, discord.gg/slapcity. Say hi. You know, say who wants to play dubs.
Yeah.
People always love playing dubs. Just don't lag. People don't like laggers.
All right.
We're going into Pepper, which is, again, sort of the opposite of what we just saw.
Yep.
Going
We were
from
just
small
talking
stage,
about
large
how-
stage, back to a small stage.
Yeah, small stage.
Yeah, definitely.
Honestly, not necessarily better for their team, but they'll have an easier time picking up kills.
Yeah, because Pater will, because Ruby's really good at killing off the top, similar to Jenny as we see here.
Yeah, as we see.
Pater getting the side B with Ruby to kill Aku off the top.
Yeah. And Ruby can rack up the damage.
Yeah, but on
really
a larger
fast.
stage, you know, it's really difficult with those
Right.
larger blast zones. And already we're seeing the difference between the stage styles, and we already have
died
Aku
it.
down 2 stocks, Dolphin down 1, while Pater and Rapidio still have all 4.
That was a 43% kill.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Rapidio's at,
Unfortunate, yeah.
Rapidio's at a pretty high percent. That forward air from Aku will take it. Looking low, scary for
Pater.
Dolphin. The neutral B spin from Ruby will take him out.
Lots of low percent kills this game.
Yeah, sort
That's
of.
Pepper.
This is a small stage. This is Pepper.
Yeah, that ceiling is...
Oh, and Aku's already down to his final stock.
Wow.
Not looking good at all for the Chili's, but the Peapods are probably feeling pretty good about this game already.
Yeah, this game looks to be in the bag, but we'll see if the Chili's can pull through. Ref looks like he's fooling around a bit, but it could just be him being him.
Yep, you know, maybe he's pretty confident in this game being in the Peapod's favor.
Oh,
you know, why not?
Aku out of stocks.
Yeah,
probably
going to take Dolphin. So now it's on Dolphin not to die, because that would be very unfortunate for the Chili Peppers.
Solid 2-stock lead. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That knockback stick. Yeah, so if you're wondering why the white Jenny went down and sideways, it was an air strong plus rubies.
Yeah, in Slap City, if you are hit by 2 moves simultaneously, the knockbacks kind of add up in some sort of vector addition physics way, and you'll get sent at some sort of addition.
Goofy angle.
Both. Yeah, like if you get hit up and down, you'll just go straight out.
Yes. Yeah. Or straight up and left, then you'll go diagonal up and left.
Yep.
And there's not much you can do about the DI.
Yeah, normally it doesn't really feel like there's as much hit stun when you get hit by stuff like that, but you can die pretty early.
I think it depends on how...
Like which move hit last?
Or how strong the moves are, right?
Like combined?
Yes.
Like it's an average of both, you think?
Maybe.
We'll have to lab it out.
Sure.
We're not really sure. There's still a lot to figure out with this game. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's Slap City.
Still not officially released.
Yes, although we have gotten that story mode confirmation.
Yes, yeah.
As Grands was going on between TJ4 and Flex, who are is Flex and his brother still in dubs, or are they eliminated?
No, I believe they're eliminated.
But yeah, so that was fun. We saw story mode that's going to be releasing with the 1.0 update, and then yeah, maybe some more characters. Who knows? Who knows what's on the horizon?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Game 4.
Yeah, back to a small stage, which I'm not sure if Dolphin and Aku were keeping track of their track record for stage sizes and counter picking. That, you know, they're not too great on these smaller stages, but they definitely performed very well on Saturn, which was the largest stage that they played on so far.
They could be thinking that Summit, the only other large stage, isn't that good for their team, because Jenny typically likes platforms to extend her combos or get early kills off the top.
I get that.
And Summit's just very flat.
Yep,
but
very,
still
very
has
flat.
a high ceiling.
Yep, it's just a big flat. It's like big. It's like a large Final Destination.
Yeah.
Although the blast zones on the side, if you get carried to the ledge, the side blast zones are quite close. Yeah. So this is actually a very even game. All 4 players kind of losing their stocks at around the same time.
Yeah. Surprisingly even.
Yeah.
Usually games don't.
Oh, Aku getting spiked by Rapidio.
That was a very good edge guard by Rapidio.
Yep, just waiting for him to recover low. Jenny does not have a hitbox on that up B, making it pretty easy to cover if she goes low.
She is quite vulnerable to the spikes when recovering.
Yeah.
So it's quite dangerous to go off stage herself.
But the game is still quite even. Pater on Aku are on their second to last stocks and are at pretty low %. Oh, but speaking of, Rapidio gets a nice downer spike onto Dolphin.
Another downer spike from
A lot of air strongs coming out right now. Sort of. It's a good way to land, especially in dubs, just because, you know, you get the light cancellation if you hit someone.
Right.
That's a big part of the changes.
I feel like the hit stop messes up a lot of people, though.
Yes, absolutely. You hit one guy with an almost fully charged air strong, you will both be paused for a while, and then your hitbox is still active. Someone else can jump up in there, then they extend it. Someone else jumps up in there, they extend it.
Pure chaos.
Yes.
So, Chili's not looking too hot right now.
Yeah, they are definitely struggling. Dolphin at pretty scarily high %. Aku not too far behind, while Rapidio and Pater still have 3 stocks among the both of them, and Dolphin loses his final stock.
Yeah. Pater picking up
now it's all on Aku.
Semi-early kill on Dolphin.
Oh, just looking for these nice low committal moves.
Aku doing a great job with target switching right now.
Yep. Oh, but unfortunately, Pater stacks him up with the back air into up air, and Aku will die off the top. Sealing Pater and Rapidio, you know, moving forward as Dolphin and Aku are eliminated.
Not seeing a lot of rubies this tournament either, so it's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. A little bit of fresh air because we have Dendi, who is a Ruby main, except you know he's commentary, kind of chilling around, doesn't really want to enter. We have Pater, who we just saw. He did not enter singles. He's been very good as a TO for singles.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
One of the best.
I wouldn't say the best, but you know,
I said
one of the best.
One of the best.
I was gonna say the best, but you know, I stopped myself. I'm not correcting you. I'm correcting myself.